All right, welcome to the Zero Zone Pod. We're another week
Zone,
strong.
zone, 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 zone.
Week 4 of
Four,
the NFL
four,
season is
four,
now
four.
over. A lot has happened in games and out of games. So let's see, where do we even start? We were right with the Ravens game with how the injuries really played into that game.
Yeah, if you could tell, I'm not wearing my jersey this time. Yeah, we got some. We got a lot of going back to the drawing board to do there.
Yes, you do.
Not very happy with what's been going on. Honestly, this past week, it feels like they're like in a rebuild mode almost. Just went ahead and got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Went ahead and traded Odafe away to the Chargers. Right? They got a safety in return. I think he'll be good, Gilman. But it's like, what is going on here? Like, what are they really trying to do to fix the issues they have going on? I mean, Cooper Rush couldn't do nothing.
Well,
You know, Derrick Henry, what the heck happened to you, dude? Like, we're kind of missing you. You know. I mean, and then you go ahead and you hear Joe Flacco getting traded from the Browns to the Bengals, and you're just like, wow, wish we had that guy right now.
yep.
So
Yeah, but do you think he really would have made a difference?
I think he would have been better than Cooper Rush.
Oh yeah.
I think all they need him to do is just get the team in scoring position, and then the rest of that team could realistically handle the rest.
Yeah.
I mean, what were your takeaways from your guys' game?
Ugh. Well, rookie mistakes upon rookie mistakes. 5 straight drives with a turnover that you're gonna lose every single game that happens. I mean, Darius Slayton. Hope he heals up quick. I know he's out already for tomorrow's game, but you're a veteran, man. Like the fumble. Okay, I mean, fumbles happen and stuff, but that first fumble was what turned that game right around. We scored on our first 2 drives. Theo Johnson stays a favorite target of Jackson Dart because he got both of those touchdowns. But, Slayton had a couple big drops in the field. Like, there was a bomb that no, not a bomb. I didn't say that. A big throw that Jackson Dart made.
Yeah, we can't say bombs.
It
here.
went right through Slayton's hands. He was covered, but he had enough space where if he caught it, he at least would have got a good chunk of yardage. And then the flea flicker, I mean, that was kind of on Dart. That was a little underthrown. But and then Dart's interceptions, one of them was really on him. The other one, Bo Collins made no effort to try and even hit the ball down.
I saw that.
The second one, the one later in the game, that was just kind of being a rookie. Bo Collins was doing an in route, and he had him. He at least would have got the yardage for the first down, but he tried to get a big play out of Jalen Hyatt, who still is a nothing factor.
Jalen, drop
team. But I mean, now he's gonna have to. Hopefully, Jalen Hyatt can do something tomorrow against the Eagles, because now our wide receiver room is Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen Hyatt, Bo Collins, and then I guess technically Gunnar Olszewski. But Tyrone Tracy is back, so maybe they'll try put him wide out because he used to be a wide receiver in college, so he can. They need to do that.
Maybe, I mean, what I'd like to see from Dable is try to run more 2-back formations.
Yeah.
Have Scatterboo in the back as like a blocker, put Tracy out as a receiver, right? And if Dart needs to make the audible to change it to a run, then he could just change it to Scatterboo going up the center, or if vice versa. If he sees that they're going to blitz and he's trying to have Scatterboo go up into the 2-gap on the right side, and say he thinks that he sees a linebacker coming up and they're going to run commit, and they're going to fill that gap, then go ahead and audible it to drop Tyrone Tracy out as like a little wishbone.
Yeah.
Route there out of the backfield. That's what I would. That'd be. I mean, I'd like to see more of that in their offense.
They should do that because even if we had a full healthy roster, I think they should still do that because the two running backs there, they have a lot of versatility between the two of them.
Yeah.
So why not take advantage of it? But yeah, I mean, I could see definitely. I don't know if he's gonna be on a snap count because he's coming back from the injury, but I could definitely see them putting him out wide for a good chunk of plays because what our wide receiver room looks like right now is not going to get the job done.
And honestly, I mean, he's been more effective out of the backfield anyway. I mean, so is Scatterboo. Yeah. So, I mean, you realistically, they're both lethal weapons. If you can utilize a two-back formation, either I formation or going ahead and even just having the quarterback and having one running back and the other running back, but as like a fullback next to him, then, you know, I think that's a great idea that the Giants should probably try to look into.
Yeah, I mean, and then having those two and then Jackson Dart, you're at a risk of giving up runs there with just the three of them.
Yeah, and honestly, that's a lot of what that when Lamar Jackson had his rookie season, that's a lot of like the same formation and runs that they did with their triple option plays. And they even came up with plays such as like the Heisman package where they had RG3 come in as a runner too with Mark Ingram and Lamar Jackson.
But I mean, we'll see. It's the Eagles, so I'm not expecting too much from this game from us. I mean, our defense, the defensive line can maybe get the job done because their offense is the Eagles' offense right now is a little depleted with some injuries. Their offensive line.
And I read a stat. I don't mean to cut you off, but I read a stat. Within the first 4 weeks of the season, they only had 1,000, just over 1,000 yards of total offense.
Yeah. Let's see. 1 hour ago, Jalen Carter is questionable. Oh. Landon Dickerson and Grant Calcaterra. Dickerson's that's a big piece from their offensive line. And then so the other guy's a tight end. Wow. Jalen Carter and Nakobe Dean are both questionable. Yeah. And I mean, this is going to be a big game, too, also coming off of the whole Saquon documentary that just came out. Well, it's coming out.
Yeah,
all the stuff that's coming out from the pre-release.
That's crazy.
About his, wanted to be traded, but then also he wanted to stay.
And then when he wanted to be traded, then they gave him 35-plus carries to, like, almost like, because they wanted to get him hurt, so they had a reason to, like, get rid of him.
Yeah. But, he already got booed out of the building last year, but they won, so it doesn't really mean.
It was like from like reading that, right? It was like a total head game that the owner played with him, where he came in, said, "I want to be traded." The owner's like, "No, you're a cornerstone of this team. You know, you're the focal point of the offense. We can't do that. You're too valuable to this franchise." And it's like, well, if he was too valuable, then why'd you go ahead and sign Daniel Jones to a big deal to let him walk?
We'll get to Daniel Jones too.
You know what I mean? Like that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Like, that's just a big head game. Obviously, you knew Saquon Barkley was the better player, more physically gifted, obviously had the consistency. Why wouldn't you give him the big money? And even so, he even said that he would have taken a pay cut and played for more like 10, 11 million than compared to what he's getting paid now, right? So it's kind of like, it's like, what did you do? Like, where was your decision? Like, what else happened? Like, what was your decision-making when you let this great of a talent walk away?
Oh, the higher-ups right now for the Giants. I mean, obviously, John Mayer is sick, so hoping for the best for him. But at the time, I don't know. The Joe Shane was trying to get things done while also not getting things done. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess they really thought Daniel Jones could have been their guy. And, I mean, the way he's playing right now, I guess he probably could have been. But they weren't setting him up for any type of success. And that was the issue.
I mean, look at that offense now, even with Jackson Dart. I mean, Jackson Dart, he has the physical attributes to go ahead and do more than what Daniel Jones did.
The offensive line is finally better, though.
Yeah, that too. But, I mean, at the same time, they still sputter. I mean, that whole first half of the game, they played good. Right?
Until the fumble, yeah.
And then the fumble happened, and then that was it.
Yep.
Like, they were in the game, and then it was just mistake after mistake, bad play call after bad play call, and it all just started to pile up. At that point, they really just couldn't come back from it.
Well, and like I said the other day, the wrong adjustments were made, and then no adjustments were made, from the Giants because the what did I say? Was it the defense? The defense didn't make any adjustments as the game went on.
Yeah, you said
the offense made the wrong adjustments as the game went on.
Yeah, and honestly, if the defense isn't helping that offense get back on the field, then what can they really do? And then vice versa. I mean, if that offense is not staying on the field long enough and that defense is consistently on there, I mean that's really what happened was that the defense really didn't have enough of time off the field to go ahead and redirect what they were going to do. You know, that defense was on the field more than that offense. Yeah. Because of all the turnover on downs, fumbles, interceptions. If you can't keep your defense off the field enough to rest and get their game plan and act together, then the defense can't do what they need to do to keep the offense on the field. Really, you know, they both have to work hand in hand.
Yeah, but I don't know. The first half really showed that Dart can still play, against a different team, a lesser team, but then. Yeah. Just the second half, I think they all just got in their own heads, and I mean, like he took accountability in the post game. You know, I was reading things that he was going up to every single player, was like, "Yo, like listen, like that's my bad, blah 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 blah." So I do like that out of him. He's already become a leader, and he's only been the starter for 2 weeks.
The only thing I don't like though is that he takes all the blame. Because it is, I mean, if he obviously, if he did something wrong, you come out and say that was on me. Yeah. But if it was a team effort, and as a team you guys collectively didn't do well, you have to blame it on the team. Oh, yeah. There's no I in team. Yeah. And
he did make he made 3 turnovers, so I could get why
he's saying that's yeah.
But anyway,
because those were his mistakes.
Yeah. All right, let's just do a quick run through from all the games from week 4. That they started the week off with that crazy 49ers-Rams game. Oh my gosh. I was watching that game. Mac Jones, 342 yards.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere, man. I think I said this in one of the earlier pods that I just think with Shanahan's offense and the way that he runs things over there. And literally his offense is just plug and play. As long as you can execute it, that's it. Everything is pre-planned. Everything is from the snap, you already know who you're going to throw it to, right? That offense is just they just know what they're doing. Yeah. They really do.
Kendrick Bourne, 142 yards on 10 receptions from Mac Jones.
Hey, well, there was a lot of memes out there about Kendrick Bourne and Mac Jones going from the Patriots over to the Niners. Yeah. So,
but I mean, Matt Stafford though. 389, 3 touchdown passes.
But he's Matt Stafford, dude.
It was back and forth. I mean, it was a back and forth game, just like the whole game itself. It went to overtime for a reason.
Honestly, Matthew Stafford looks better now in his older age than he did when he was younger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's also got a good team with him right now.
Yeah, but I mean, he had Calvin Johnson, dude.
Yeah, but that's bad.
It's still.
He had some running backs and stuff, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that game was just back and forth the whole game. That was definitely
came down to the wire.
That was a good Thursday night game for once.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's next. Oh, Vikings Browns. Oh, Dylan Gabriel's first start.
He played a pretty good game. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I think that was pretty good for him. I still want to see Sanders start, but
at this point. Now they got rid of Flacco. Should happen sooner.
Well, actually, Stefanski came out today and said in a presser that it's not decided if Sanders is going to be the backup. They may keep him at the 3rd and sign it and take Zapp, who's on the practice squad, and make him the 2nd string.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of talk of that going on right now. That even further drives the conspiracy theory, is the NFL trying to drive the Sanders family out of the NFL?
Well, I mean, listen, too, you got to think about the thing he did last week with the whole miming thing.
What do you mean? Maybe I missed something.
So he did it. They interviewed him after a practice one day, and they asked him, it was right after Gabriel was named a starter, and they were asking him about it. So the reporters are asking him the questions, and he's just like answering the questions, but not actually saying any words.
Like not talking.
Yeah. Yeah. He and I thought that my phone was just being weird because I heard the reporters ask.
No, I read that,
Yeah,
but like I didn't understand what people meant by miming.
No, he was saying something without saying something.
Yeah.
But apparently that wasn't even about Gabriel. Apparently it was about something Rex Ryan said on the pregame shows on I think the previous Sunday about how he needs to stop like running his mouth or something like that. So,
but he hasn't been though.
Yeah, I know.
Like
but
that's my thing. Is like, and Rex Ryan's won the talk. The whole reason why Rex Ryan got booted out of the NFL is because he thought he was the toughest thing out there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, no, you won like 2 playoff games. Like I don't want to hear that. With that,
what the
Shedeur to me has been nothing but changed his attitude because he wants to play football.
Yeah.
You know. And it's annoying. It really is because even a lot of other players, even Myles Garrett, even like said this earlier in the offseason where he was like, dude, like he even told Sanders like, dude, like we need you. Like you're probably going to play this season. So just stick to your guns and do what you need to do. Yeah. You know. And even the players on his team, I mean, Myles Garrett, he's a captain. He even sees the talent and is like, why is he not starting? You know what I mean? But obviously, somebody who's a veteran knows that he really doesn't have any say on what happens. He's not the coach. You know, he just worries about his position, keeps his head down, and tries to win them games defensively.
Yeah. But, I mean, going into that game, anyway, Carson Wentz, 236 for 1 touchdown.
Yeah, that was great.
Cam Akers throwing a touchdown pass for 32 yards.
That's kind of crazy.
Jordan Mason, 52 yards and a touchdown. And Justin Jefferson, 123. He didn't get a touchdown. He almost did. He was close, but he slipped. And I was kind of mad about that.
That's the worst.
Because I had him on my my bet, and he slipped.
Well, you know why he slipped? Because he heard about your bet.
Yeah,
and he said, "No, I'm gonna slip and fall here."
But Jordan Addison, first game back, 41 yards and a touchdown after his suspension. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel, 190, 2 touchdowns. Quinshon Judkins, 110 yards. No touchdown, but... And then Njoku,
the Chief.
Njoku was a big target for Gabriel in the first half, and then I guess kind of went silent in the second half.
Well, because he was scoring, and then that defense probably adjusted and was like, we have to lock that down.
Yeah, he had, I think 50-something of those yards were in the first half, and I was like, okay, cool. And then...
David Njoku, when in the right offensive scheme and utilized, we've seen in the past, he's a beast.
Oh, the Jets will be the Jets, huh? That week 1 was really just flash in the pan, even though they still lost.
That defense is atrocious. Oh, yeah. I don't even blame that offense. I blame that defense. Look at how many, if you watch that game, right, especially this game, or any game that they've played, look at all the missed tackles that defense has. Oh, yeah. Sloppiness, penalties, dropping turnovers. You know, a fumble happens and it bounces off 3 guys' hands, and then the team who fumbled gets it back. Yeah. Like,
I mean, look at these.
They lost
stats,
and what doesn't help is they lost C.J. Mosley too.
Yeah.
In the offseason.
Well, it wasn't Fields' fault. They lost.
Yeah, he had a great game.
283, 2 touchdowns. Breece Hall, 113 yards.
And honestly, this is like the best. This is the best quarterback play I've probably seen out of Justin Fields since he entered the league. Besides maybe last year with the Steelers, but even so, like you didn't see him putting up 200 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Yeah. You would have seen 2 rushing touchdowns last year. You know, so
only 1 sack from the Jets. I mean, it's the Cowboys O-line anyway, but like still, Dak 230. Yeah,
Hey, look at the stats. Yeah. The defense just let that offense run all over them.
Javonte Williams, 135 rushing yards and a touchdown. Dak Prescott, 28 rushing yards. But Dak had 237 passing yards and 4 touchdown passes. Yeah, you're not going to win a game if that happens. Ryan Flournoy. Who is that guy for the Cowboys? He had 114 receiving yards. Jesus. No. Jake Ferguson.
Is he just filling in for CeeDee Lamb? I don't see CeeDee Lamb there.
Well, yeah, he's still out. Yeah. Jake Ferguson, 2 touchdowns. I mean, well, the Cowboys had a good chunk of sacks, so.
Yeah, well, that'll do it too. Getting pressure to the quarterback. But Justin Fields looked like he wasn't forcing passes.
Yeah.
Even with that pressure. I mean, especially according to his stats, if he was forcing passes, he probably would have threw an interception.
Okay. Well, we're going to skip over the Giants-Saints game, so you already went over that. I mean, another point I'll make about that game is Spencer Rattler, he called a shot, and he hit it. He called out the Giants' defensive backs and how, like, they're easy to read. And, he was right. Yeah. He said that defensive line, I'm not quoting quote for quote here, but, like, he said that defensive line, they're what they are. They're gross. They're crazy. But everything else, like, you can read it and you can figure it out. And, well, I guess he was right. And then, Geno Smith sucks. Huh. He really sucks. 2 interceptions again.
Should have stayed with Seattle.
All right, let's see. 228, no touchdown passes because they only scored 6 points. 2 interceptions. Genty had 67 yards. Mostert, he had 22. But, I mean, yeah, Raiders couldn't do anything. And freaking Indiana Jones.
2 touchdowns.
12 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. So it wasn't his best statistical game. But still, he led that team to a 40-6 win.
I'm not going to lie to you. You didn't even see this with the Giants, though. He wouldn't even get 200 passing yards.
Most of the time. That playoff year, yeah. But other than that,
I guess that's what happens when you have like one of the best running backs in the league and the best offensive line in the league.
Anthony Richardson actually came in for 2 plays.
For 2 plays?
Well, a couple plays. Because once they were up, they threw him back in. He had 9 yards.
Which it also shows, like...
Jonathan Taylor, 66 yards and 3 touchdowns. Well,
yeah. It shows situationally, like what is going on with Anthony Richardson?
Well... for him, it's his attitude problem, and then he just can't. It's
like his
in
confidence.
College, he was more so known for his cannon of an arm. That was his thing. He has a cannon of an arm, but his accuracy was always an issue, and
he can run the ball.
Yeah, and he's just like a mountain of a dude. But yeah, it's not translating, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like with Tua, right? He doesn't have the arm, but he's got the accuracy.
Yeah,
he has to make up for it.
But yeah, I mean, Tyler Warren and Michael Pittman had the 2 Daniel Jones touchdowns. But yeah, 40-6.
I don't even listen.
40-6.
40-6. Look at my team. Look what they did. Well, 44-10. We already got to. I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, they're just atrocious.
Well,
rebuild.
Miami lost to the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers have 2 wins on the season already, which I feel like that's been unheard of for a while for them.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But Rico Dowdle had 206 rushing yards.
Yeah, and he there was something today that he came out and said when they go up against Dallas this upcoming week.
Gosh.
He was like, they better watch it.
Yeah, well.
He was like, I'm coming. So we'll see.
Miami couldn't get their run game going because Devon Achane was their leading rusher with 16 yards on 10 carries.
Yeah, he's probably going to get traded.
I could see it. Because, I mean, Ollie Gordon, he's supposed to be something phenomenal, but he only had -2 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, 256, 3 touchdowns,
but he
no
only
interceptions.
Had 3 carries. Look at what... I mean, that defensive front is also pretty good, too.
Jalen Waddle, 110 yards and a touchdown. Darren Waller, jeez Louise. So, okay, it's catches he needs to get, and he's getting closer to the number for us to get a 7th round pick. But yeah, 78 yards on 5 catches, 5 receptions, and 1 touchdown. Devon Achane did have 30 yards on receiving and a touchdown. But...
Yeah, I mean, now he's got to get more involved in that offense because Hill's out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's basically a wide receiver at the tight end position.
Yeah, so that was that game. I'm surprised Miami kind of lost to the Panthers, low key. Broncos, Eagles. Go Broncos.
Yeah. Get rid of those stinking Eagles.
But now I'm scared because we're playing the Eagles tomorrow, and they might be angry.
Listen, bro. With statistically, like with those Eagles, man, I think as long as that defense stays tough and that offense doesn't have turnovers, your guys need to stop turning the ball over. Yeah. That is the biggest issue that you guys have. And if that defense can just keep them competitive, no turnovers, keep the flags down, right? Play clean football. You don't need to be the most effective, but just get into field goal range. Yeah. They could win this game.
We'll see. Bo Nix, 242, 1 touchdown pass. J.K. Dobbins, 79 rushing yards and a touchdown.
It's nice to see Dobbins doing something, bro. I mean, he was a long-time Raven. I always wanted him to be the full-time and long-time Ravens running back, but that's just not what ended up happening.
Saquon, 30 yards rushing.
Yeah, no, he's been having a bad season too.
It's the Madden curse.
He's been pretty atrocious himself. I told you, I don't know if it was the first 3 weeks or the first 4 weeks. That offense only, I think it was the first 4 weeks, that offense only had collectively 1,000 yards.
Yeah. Let's see, what are his stats on the season? He only has 267 rushing yards.
That's what I'm saying. By this time last year, and look at his average yards per carry. 3.2. Yeah. Like, what is that? That's not Saquon.
Nope. Whatever. If he's like that tomorrow, then we'll actually have a chance.
Yeah. It's like he's not, they really just cannot get him going. And a lot of NFL defenses caught on to their running game.
But, I mean, he did have a receiving touchdown, 58 yards. Devonta Smith, 114 receiving yards. A.J. Brown actually got the ball.
Even though he's apparently open all the time.
Yeah, 43 yards on 5 receptions, so he got the ball 5 times. Wow.
Do you think they trade A.J. Brown?
I don't think so.
No?
Unless, like, he becomes that much of an issue, like, PR-wise. Because this isn't the first time something's happened.
Well, I mean, he's been frustrated that he's not getting the ball.
Yeah.
So...
But... I don't know. I wouldn't be upset about it. But the Titans got their first win. Cam Ward finally got his first W.
That's so interesting. They put his full name there.
Cameron Ward, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he did have another interception. But he had 265 passing yards.
Tony Pollard finally woke up, too.
Mm-hmm. Calvin Ridley.
And Calvin Ridley had a great game. Good for him.
131 receiving yards.
I always advocate for Calvin Ridley because he had to step away from football for a year because of... It wasn't money. He was
betting.
Well, that and mental health.
Yeah.
You know, I think he was betting because his mental health was bad. Yeah. But, you know, and I mean, he looks like he's turning things around. So like, it's kind of a cool story to follow.
Amari Demercado rushing for the Cardinals, 81 yards on 3 rushes. Don't know who that guy is, but good for him. Oh, yeah, well, because they don't have, what's his name? James Conner. He's hurt again.
His foot, right?
Yeah. Marvin Harrison, he caught the ball today in that game. 98 yards. He didn't, he probably had a couple drops knowing him recently. Trey McBride, 41 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he can't be the only reason, though. I mean, look how bad that offensive line is, and that defense is getting old.
Yeah, but I think the issue Cardinals fans are having with Marvin Harrison is just like, it's the name and how much he's dropping the ball with the name he has.
Yeah.
Because he's dropping easy catches.
Where Marvin Harrison Sr. was destroying NFL defenses and making them guess.
Well, another great game. The Buccaneers and Seahawks. Back and forth game as well. Baker, man, did you see that video of Baker talking smack to a Seahawks fan before the game started?
No, what happened?
They were at the tunnel, and I guess some Seahawks fan was just chirping at him and everything. He was calling him some names, so Baker called him some names, and then he was like, "Just wait till you see what happens at halftime." And they were winning at halftime by 6 points. And then that game just went into overdrive for both teams. They both scored in total. Math. 43 points in the second half.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to say in total for the game.
No.
It'd be 73.
Unless I did my math wrong. But whatever. That game was crazy. Baker had 379 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Rashad White, 41 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 49.
And Egbuka had a great game. 7 receptions, 163 yards, and a touchdown. So he's still playing
53 points in the total in the second half.
Oh yeah, so I'm just an idiot. This is why I failed geometry.
This is why I had to squint the whole time because I can't see for the life of me.
Sam Darnold, 341, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kenneth Walker, 86 rushing yards. Smith and Jigba, 132 yards and a touchdown. So both the top wide receivers in that game had over 130 yards. So that's crazy. Let's see. How'd the defenses do? Clearly not good if that was the score, 38-35.
Both their defenses were doo-doo.
Well, let's see. The Buccaneers had 0 sacks. And the Seahawks...
Levante David had a big play.
1.
Pretty sure Levante David had an interception in the game.
Is he still on the Bucs?
Yeah, he's a 35, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Yep, he's still playing at an elite level. As old as he is. He's 35 years old. That's crazy.
So, yeah, a crazy game. Crazy 4 o'clock game. And the Bengals lost again.
Joe Flacco.
We'll see if he
They got Wacko Flacco back there now, dude.
Jared Goff,
he's just going to chuck it up in the air. And
3 touchdowns. Dave Montgomery, 65 yards and a touchdown.
Let them catch it.
St. Brown, 100 yards. No touchdown. Jake Browning. Get the ball to your own team, buddy. 3 interceptions. He did have 3 touchdowns, 251 yards.
This is why he's not starting anymore.
And he was the leading rusher for the Bengals. Somehow.
Oh, man, he should be starting. Maybe he should be a running back. Because they obviously can't do that.
31 yards. Chase Brown only had 27 on 8 carries. Jamar Chase, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yoshivas had 82 yards. You know he went to Princeton?
No, I didn't.
Andre Yoshivas.
Yeah. This is the first time I heard his name, but no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he went to Princeton.
Tight end, right?
No, he's a wide receiver.
Wide receiver?
Yeah. T. Higgins, only 3 receptions, 22 yards. He did have a touchdown, though. So, I mean, I don't know. The Bengals, hopefully they're hoping Joe Flacco wearing number 16, which is going to be really weird.
This guy thinks he's Joe Montana out there. Wrong Joe Cool, man.
Well,
listen, the wrong Joe Cool. 2 different versions of Joe Cool.
He's trying to replace the new Joe Cool.
No, that's Smoking Jay. That's the new Smoking Jay. What are you talking about? You had Jay Cutler, and now you have Joe Burrow. Yeah.
Well, Chargers lost again, back-to-back weeks to an NFC East team. They really just couldn't get it going again. Herbert only had 166 yards. He was their leading rusher with 60. Keenan Allen had 58 yards. Yeah, I mean, we were watching that game at Aiden's house for a bit, and it was a tie game at half, and then the Chargers just lost energy. Jaden Daniels had 231 passing yards. Krosky Merritt, whoever this running back is, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Debo had a good game at 96 and a touchdown. Did they get any sacks? Bobby Wagner was the leading tackle.
He's Bobby Wagner, bro.
They had a good chunk of sacks, actually. Von Miller got in there for 1.5.
Like, Bobby Wagner, to me, is literally the Ray Lewis of, like, our generation.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Trey Lance got in. Wow. 3 for 4 for 44 yards.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Woo. No touchdowns.
Amarian Hampton. Not as good this game that he was against the Giants.
I will say, though, Trey Lance had a pretty good preseason this past preseason.
Yeah, well, he's not going to get any reps over Herbert.
No. Herbert, they've invested too much into at this point.
Quentin Johnson, 40 yards. Lad McConkey still being a little quiet this year.
We got a touchdown.
Now that Keenan Allen's back, Herbert's got his buddy back, so Lad's push a little back.
Oh, hey. Keenan Allen was another fun fact here is that Keenan Allen was the fastest wide receiver to 1,000 receptions.
Oh, yes.
And he did that mark this past weekend. So, cool for him. You know, not many receivers have done that.
Yeah. Oh, Patriots-Bills. Patriots beat the Bills 23-20.
Drake May, dude. He was throwing dots. I mean, he didn't score, but he was throwing dots.
Yeah. I mean,
and he just let that run game score.
That's why I wanted him last year. But, you know, Tommy DeVito had to come in and ruin everything. We could have got Jaden Daniels, too. It was between those two.
I don't know. Part of me feels like they should have just ran with DeVito.
No. No, because he couldn't do much anyway. But Diggs had a revenge game, if I've ever seen one. 146 receiving yards and 10 catches. Didn't get a touchdown, but that didn't matter because they still got the dub.
He just had to get them in a position to score a field goal, and that defense bailed them out. Yeah. That's literally what happened.
Drake May, 273. No touchdowns or interceptions, so okay. The running game for the Patriots, for how good they've been the last few years, they haven't been doing much this year, except for Ramondre Stevenson getting 2 touchdowns, but only 14 yards. Oh, but yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, 253, 2 touchdowns and an interception. He was their leading rusher by 4 yards over James Cook. And Dalton Kincaid stays a favorite target of Josh Allen with 108 receptions. Oh, wow. Reception yards. On 6 receptions. That'd be crazy. 108 receptions in one game. Khalil Shakir, 45. The defense. Oh, they brought back. Oh, Matt Milano was back.
Matt Milano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got.
He's been there. I think he's just been hurt.
8. Oh, they got 2 sacks. 3, maybe more. I don't know.
Joey Bosa is on that defense.
Yeah, he didn't do too much.
No.
Let's see. What did he do? Where is he? Where is your name? He had 1 tackle.
Wow. Yep. The demise of a great player.
Tackle.
Yeah.
But
I think his brother's better than him.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Well, yeah. So, and that was a Sunday night game, and then the Jaguars beating the Chiefs on a miracle play. A miracle freaking play, man.
Trevor Lawrence fell 3 times on that play, and he still got the touchdown.
Well, did you watch like the full play of that?
Yeah.
Did you see Chris Jones just standing there?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Like,
he just he fell down and was like, "Oh, I can't get back up."
Like, if I was Andy Reid, I'd be pissed at Chris Jones.
And he was slow. Lawrence was slow to get back up too.
Oh yeah, he couldn't get back up right away. But
so funny.
I mean, Mahomes, he had a good game, 318, one touchdown, 1 interception. He had a rushing touchdown. He was also their leading rusher. Again, I said this, last week or 2 weeks ago? He shouldn't be your leading rusher. You have Kareem Hunt and Pacheco.
And they're honestly not, that's not even like Hunt and Pacheco are playing bad. You look at these averages here.
Yeah.
7.7 yards per carry for Hunt.
Woo.
Watch what you're saying.
Hunt. I'm going to cut
Watch
that
what
out.
You're saying.
Wow,
bad.
that's crazy.
Very bad.
Wow.
Bad, Chris.
I've always been scared I was going to say that. Anyway.
Kareem Hunt.
Yes, that guy. I'll overdub it.
Just put
he had 2 touchdowns on the 49 yards rushing. Travis Kelce had 61 yards and a touchdown after his girlfriend, fiance, made a song about his wiener.
It's what? What happened?
Her new album that I'm never going to listen to? Yeah. She made a song called Woods, and it's very explicit in terms of his wiener. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely about him regardless, because she makes like references to like the podcast, like something about In the Heights and blah blah blah. Yeah. Anyway,
She's got to stop doing this.
Well,
Next, they just got engaged. Like,
yeah.
Are they gonna break up too?
Nah. It was a love song about him, John.
Listen, she's known for this.
Yeah. Well.
She'll make a love song about him, then break up with him 6 months later.
Yeah. Well. It's an industry plant relationship. Trevor Lawrence, 221, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. He was also their leading rusher by 5 yards with two rushing touchdowns. Etienne, 49, so he had an okay game. Brian Thomas Jr. finally had a good game on the season, and Travis Hunter had decent yards, 64.
He played great on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, there was one catch he made. He had to like come back and jump over the guy. But yeah, other than that, Parker Washington had the only receiving touchdown on his 16 yards. Foyesade Ubakan had 7 tackles and 7 assists. Devin Lloyd got the interception.
I'm pretty sure Devin Lloyd has 4 interceptions through 5 games.
Crazy. But, all right, well, that's
I don't know if it's 3 or
end
4
of the week. So, week 5, right around the corner, starts with Giants and Eagles tomorrow night. Hoping for a W for my guys. Knowing it's the Eagles, probably not going to happen. But
yeah, but I'm definitely
seen crazier
rooting.
Things happen.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah.
I think, especially after that game we went to, if you guys haven't checked it out already, check that episode out. That was a lot of fun. They were indeed eating W's out there. But I think with that cry, that was like a rallying cry for Giants fans. I definitely like them to be able to beat their division rival.
Yeah.
You know, especially with Jackson Dart. That would be nice.
I think the stadium's going to be loud again tomorrow for this game.
So
as long as it's definitely not going to be as sold out as when we went, but
yeah,
I think it's definitely going to be a good one. As long as we can keep the ball in our own hands and not on the ground and Eagles players' hands. So yeah. But we'll see who the Ravens got this week.
Dude, I'm so disappointed in them. I don't even know.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't even know as a Ravens fan. That's how bad it is.
Well, let's see.
Like, I don't even want to know.
Maybe it's a bye week. That'd be nice.
I think it's the Rams.
Oh, yes, it is. So, Eagles, Giants, Broncos, Jets, Seahawks, Jaguars, Chargers, Dolphins, Rams, Ravens, Cardinals, Colts. So, the Colts are going to destroy them. Cowboys, Panthers. That should be a mess. Patriots, Saints, Browns, Steelers.
Browns, Steelers is always a good game. I like to see that.
Titans, Raiders. Oh, God. Oh, jeez,
the battle of the misfits.
Oh,
yeah.
49ers, Buccaneers. That should be a hell of a game. Going off both of the games that they just both had. That should be a crazy game. And then Bengals, Packers. So Joe Flacco again faces the Packers for the second time in 4 weeks.
You think he gets his revenge game against them?
They won the last time.
Yeah.
They beat them. That was like, everybody was so shocked that the Browns beat the
Packers. Yeah.
And then Sunday night is Lions, Chiefs. So that should be also a good
They just
game.
traded for him just so they could beat the Packers.
And then another doubleheader on Monday night. Because they like doing that now, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Bills and Falcons, that should be a blah game. And Bears and Commanders, that should also be a blah game. But we'll see what happens.
I'm pretty sure they had to do that because of the extra game.
Maybe.
So.
But, all right. Well, thank you for checking out this episode. Don't forget to do the good old like and subscribe. You know, all that fun stuff.
Yep, of course.
We can't forget that because everybody has to do that.
Yeah, and also comment as well if you're up to that.
Yeah, let us know what you think, what your team is doing, how they're doing, what you think they need to do. So yeah, week
5.
Yeah, whatever.
Week 5 in the books.
Yep.
And We'll see y'all next time here on the Zero Zone Podcast. See you guys.
Maybe we'll do something Friday about the Giants-Eagles game.
Hey.
Let's do it. All right.
See you later, Zoners.
Peace out.